doing these social media posts and creating content, for my realtor business, it's neat, it's fun, it's challenging sometimes. But what I don't want to get lost in that is, what it really means to own a home. From my perspective, that I get to share. Having different homes at different times in my life that I've purchased, and going through, my stories of what it felt like to own these homes and the processes of purchasing or selling or whatever the situation was. That's neat. It's fun stuff. I enjoy that. But what I really want to convey is the feeling that I felt, when I'm in my own home. You own your own home. You're providing for your family. What it means to do the little things. And that's like mowing your lawn, keeping your grass as green as you can. Sometimes you have that friendly competition with your neighbors to see who has the greenest grass. Keeping your landscaping neat, keeping the inside nice. Even though we live in these houses, and if anyone has small children, it's hard to keep that place overly clean because those little hands will get dirt everywhere, and kids are kids. And you want them to be kids, right? We're not in a sterile environment. It's not a hospital. But, still, always working on your home, doing the upkeep. There's a certain level of, pride in that. Not like using that word pride, but, you are able to look at, the small projects you do in your house, whether you're painting a wall or hanging a picture, or you're doing a big project and, you're adding something to your laundry room and putting up shelves, or, you're doing your garage and you're turning it into a workout room or a man cave or whatever it might be. Those experiences are awesome. Being able to host and have Thanksgiving or Christmas, those memories stay with you, and it makes you realize why people really do, stay attached to their homes and don't ever want to leave, because the memories they make there are so special. I don't think I've ever really had that kind of attachment to my house. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate the memories I built there, but I always feel like I carry those memories with me. I don't need to be in that house. And I say that because there's also the financial side of these things. Owning a home gives you the opportunity to take money out when you build up equity in that house and you need money for something. If you want to take a trip, or you're paying for college for one of your children, or you just need some cash, or if you're ready to move and you're able to make some money and move into a bigger house and upsize, or you're able to downsize and sock away some money or shrink up the mortgage that you're currently paying. And, even with the changing rates on mortgages right now, you still get in at a pretty fair rate. My dad told me he used to pay, almost 20% for his mortgage rate. I was like, wow, that's crazy. And we know it went down to, in the twos and lower for a while. And I think where we're at is probably where it's going to be at for a while. It may go up and down a little bit and fluctuate, but I think we're kind of in this area now where it's not going to go as low as it once did. But that being said, there's just a freedom with that you don't get when you're renting. I'm not saying renting is bad. I've been a renter before in my life plenty of times, and there's a freedom in that sometimes, because that freedom is you don't have to do these things and the upkeep of your house. But the appliances the landlord will take care of, opposed to you having to pay for that refrigerator when it starts making that banging noise. But that's what you get your home warranty for things like that. But those are the things that I think I would like for those who are wondering whether they should buy a home. There's freedom in that, and again, I don't like using that word pride. Pride doesn't feel quite right, but you feel proud of yourself in being able to provide for your family, and when your children get to go into their rooms that you work so hard, you and your significant other, whoever it may be, or if it's just yourself, and they get to run into their room and have their own bed, and you feel safe and secure in your home, it means the world. So that's my personal experience. And I want to help you have that experience as well. And yes, there's challenges. We always have life challenges, but those challenges are going to be there no matter whether you're renting or you're buying your house. So, comment. What is the one thing you want to do when you purchase your house? What do you look forward to? If you own a home, what is that one thing you did to your home that you just absolutely love? Or what did you do that you wish you would not have done? Leave a comment. For your new home buyers, let's talk. If you're trying to right size, whether that's upsize or downsize your house, let's talk. Have a great day.